You co-authored a book, right, called When Nutrition Doesn't Work. And the subtitle, I believe, is What Went Wrong, right? How to Find a New Doctor. How, are people afraid, do you think, to move on to another physician? And how would someone know if, just isn't working for me, I need to go somewhere else?
Yeah, there tends to be two different types of patients that really fall into that category. One is they go from doctor to doctor, practitioner to practitioner, and they believe, and it's sort of ingrained in their head now, that practitioners don't know what they're doing. Doctors are dumb, and they can't understand me. And so there's the angry patient. And there's also the patient that is hard. It's hard for them to move on because they do develop a relationship with that other human, even if that human might not be right in what they're thinking or their thought process. So it's a little bit of emotional, a little bit of behavioral, and it depends on which side we fall on. I have advice for both people. Number one, for the second type of patient, not everybody can know everything. So it's okay to get a second opinion. It's okay to add somebody to your team. If that relationship is super strong, it's okay to maintain a relationship while bringing on a new doctor. You don't need to cut cold turkey. For the angry patient, realize that these people, myself included, very human. We have our own insecurities, our own questions, and sometimes we end up projecting those, maybe inappropriately, but we do our best.
And I would imagine a lot of patients feel some guilt too, saying, don't take this the wrong way, but I want to go and ask this person, but they feel like they're kind of betraying their doctor a little bit too, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. They've had one of two different experiences, and the first experience is I read this on the internet, or I was told this by somebody, and I brought it to my doctor. My doctor said, "Oh, that's bad," and they dismissed it, right? Well, more and more, and I tend to find that this is really helpful. I say, bring me those questions. Bring me your stack of stuff. Give me all the books that you've read or want to read. Give me all the advice that your neighbors gave you, and I want to find out what you're thinking, because then I can optimize our treatments. Because there might be something that I really need to tell you that's different than that, but at least I know your preferences. At least I know what you want to do.
A lot of that just goes with communication with your doctor too, and I think a lot of people find that that's hard to do, to be frank and honest, and not just say, okay, this hurts, go.
Sure. Yeah, a lot of patients have a lot better relationships with a person on Facebook or a guru on Facebook than they have with their own physician.